Hey there, guys. It's Metro. I love the Sin. The Sin is actually, it's gotta be one of my favorites. But anyway, we're back. Not doing any booty bay today. We just logged out here. But yeah, how about the last episode? I don't know how many people watch them episode after episode, but man, accidentally, I kind of like. I've been playing a lot of basketball recently, and I got a crazy tip. I think I brought it up, but crazy tip from Jix. Double sock. Holy shit. It's like legitimately changed my life. Like, it's really crazy. I went from like, after 2 days of playing basketball, I was totally toast. Like, my feet hurt so bad that I couldn't do shit. To being able to like comfortably play 3 days in a row, like full. Like, I played hard and kind of dominated yesterday, or the day before. And then so when I recorded that, wait, we gotta go to Kalamazoo, Oregon. Yeah, when I recorded that, I had, that was the second day in a row, and I guess I had put a lot of effort into it, and so parts that haven't normally gotten to hurt in the past were hurting or were fatigued. Before it was like not possible for me to hurt my calf or my hamstring or something because my feet were the limiting agent to such a degree that I couldn't push myself past the feet. But now that the feet are good, like, I mean, they're not perfect, but they're like 90%, I'd say. Yeah, I'm able to work hard, I guess. So anyway, guess I had used more muscles than I realized. I like stretched out, like, I don't know what you can even see on the footage, but I like stretched out my legs and my lower back to like be like a straight thing, like in celebration. And I guess in so doing, it really tensed up the muscles in my leg. I like straight up couldn't stand for like I had to cancel, like I just couldn't stand up. It was crazy. That was one of the worst cramps I've ever gotten in my whole life, and it was because of the place of it. It was like pretty much like right below my butt. You know what I mean? Like from there to like kind of the upper half of my knee on the behind it, and I couldn't get it straight. It was crazy. Couldn't put any pressure on it. But I ended up playing basketball again last night, and it was fine. It was kind of funny because I think the muscles in there are not getting used when I'm playing basketball. I don't know why I got the cramp, to be honest, but like I didn't feel any sign of weakness from that area at all. I didn't even notice didn't notice it at all. I think maybe it's when I'm like getting low for defense or something. I don't know. I don't know when I use those muscles, but I thought it was funny. Okay, back to Kalamazoo. Feralus today, I think, right? We are going to Feralus. Yeah, do more content there. We did get 46. I don't know exactly where the right choice to start is, but I think we can do a good amount of that stuff. We'll also ding 47 pretty shortly. So let's just go to Thalinar. Let's see what the Writhing Depths area has for us, because the knolls were pretty low. Like, they were only like 40, I think, even some of them, so I think it's possible that the Writhing Depth won't be too bad. Alright, so... Yeah, we'll do this quest first, the Writhing Deep. I'm not actually sure. I think this is the one. Isn't there like a guy in stealth? Or is that in Tanaris or something? There's like a guy in stealth somewhere in one of those caves, but that may not be this one. I think this one you have to go like... Didn't we have a... Wasn't there supposed to be another quest? Oh, maybe it's after the water survey. Maybe... There's a quest where we have to actually like go do... You go back there. I think we do that after this one. I don't know. I can't... it's kind of weird. I'm not actually that well versed in the questing. Oh yeah, but we do have 2 quests to go to Darnassus, so we'll do that as well. We'll do these quests and then go to Darnassus. 47 comes after that for sure. In terms of talents, yeah, 1 more in Subversion. Then I guess probably, I don't know, I've been trying to put off Bloodworms, but at this point it's starting to become quite difficult, so maybe we'll put points into Bloodworms. I mean, Will and Necropolis would actually be really nice too. Heartstrike I won't take just because... Although at this point we're getting to the point now where that's probably not even overpowered anymore, but I don't really like this spell. I fucking hate Heartstrike. I actually really don't like it. I don't like the icon. I don't like the sound it makes, at least in Live WoW. I like Bloodstrike. It's way cooler. But I think Heartstrike's like meant to be mostly like, I don't actually know how much Bloodstrike's supposed to do because it's nerfed. It's probably not. I assume Heartstrike's just better, but the thing is, like, if you look at Scourge Strike's like a totally different spell. So Plague Strike uses an Unholy rune. This uses an Unholy and a Frost rune. So I don't even know like how it works for Unholy. And then for Frost, it's like obviously way different as well. Unholy and Frost, Howling Blast, but it's also a ranged spell. So I'm not even sure. It's like not the same. For Blood, it's just a Blood rune, the same as Blood Strike. Oh, Copper, what the hell? Alright. One of the best places in the game, but yeah, I definitely think, you know, I hope like I'll hit a stride on, like, I'd really like to make like a lot of quests and add them to the game. I gotta try, like, I might do that today, like, just try to add a quest to the game and see what happens, because I really want to see like the point of interest thing. I don't know how that works. I think that's gotta be like, you know, I guess if it's this, like this is it here, I assume this is, then it's not really mandatory. Like we could just have no, you know, just like the old days. But I think it would really be weird if you didn't, to be honest, because everything else has it, you know. So we'll see. I'd really like to add quests. There's like a lot of content, or a lot of like zones that lack content, I guess is the way to put it. And to me, it feels like it would be really cool to just actually add stuff there. But sadly, you know, I had done that. I had already done that once. So now I'd have to do it again. I really like the idea of adding new stuff. It doesn't seem like Season of Discovery did a lot of that, right? I don't actually know. I know they added a lot of raids and stuff at the end there, but they had the runes, which were like, oh my god, stellar questing. I copied a few of them, like, word for word because of how cool some of them were. But, yeah. Past that, I don't think they actually added new quests, like, to level up with, right? I'm not sure, but maybe. Anyway. Let's go here. How do we get here? There's like a mound. Oh, 44 wolf. Avoid that. Oh, it's up there, yeah. Okay, Writhing Depth. For some reason, we're going here and looking for a quest. I don't remember this one very well. Isn't there also a named mob that we have to kill? Level 44, so not too bad. Could be tight, but I think we'll be alright. Again, it's not working. What the fuck? You have to like de-target it. Not what we were looking for, I'll tell you that. I swear there's like a name mob. Is that maybe for Horde? I really have no idea where this guy even is. Oh, Zoocash? No, yeah, that's just the name of the area. Looks like we're stuck fighting 2 here, though. Shouldn't be the end of the world, I think. Looks like it's the end of the world. We have a pot, I guess we're using it. Oh, I thought I put... Fuck. I thought I put this up. Yeah, these poisons are rough. They're always going to be rough. Based on where this question mark is, it makes me really... I guess it's got to be down there, huh? Yeah, great idea. Take fall damage. That's perfect. Sometimes it seems like Death Strike doesn't even heal me, too. I don't get that. I guess it missed, maybe. I don't even know. Didn't even think about that. Death Strike missing. Okay, let's eat it. Looks like it's 2 again. The other question is, how do I figure out where coordinates are? I need like a coordinate thing if we're going to do that. I think there's probably a script or like a GM command thing that you can do. That was not smart. I should have used Rune Weapon there. What the fuck? Okay, Fatal Sting. Okay, alright. So graveyards in this zone. Not good. Not been favorable. We gotta go all the way up and around. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, Feral is actually my least favorite zone. It's making me not want to be here, honestly. The last 2 sessions in here have not been favorable. Honestly, I really just wanted to get this quest done, because then we were going to go to Hinterlands. If we die again, I guess we'll stop and just try to get the Screechers done. Because it's really not been impressive. Where? I don't even know where we are right now. Trying to go up and around here. This is the problem we actually had yesterday, trying to cross through this ogre area. But it don't work. Whoops. Yeah, this way, okay. Woodpaw Hills. This is like a 10-minute run back. This is pretty nuts. Because you have to go up and around. It's crazy. Pretty nuts. And we gotta figure out... Let's actually maybe just do a little exploration first while we're dead. To see exactly what we are missing here. Because I'm not trying to go in this cave if it's the wrong cave. Very possibly the wrong cave. Like, it's gotta be this specific one, but it can't. It doesn't necessarily need to be that. Because there's like 3 entrances, right? Yeah. I don't know that they all come together, but I assume they do. And then, oh yeah, and there's like different directions too, but yeah, okay, looks like it's down here. We actually like just skipped those 2 guys. So that's good. Zoocash Pod. Yeah, I don't remember this quest for some reason. Oh yeah, ooze covered materials. I remember this though. Very not in line of sight, really. Why not? What are you talking about? Oh, I just out of range for that one, I guess. Strange behavior. Yeah, that's our first true silver as well. Which I don't know what we actually do with, but I think it's used for a good amount of stuff. It's like the gold equivalent, so it's like... Not sure, honestly, but... It is useful. Alright, kill the tunneler so we can get the materials. Kind of annoying to see it flash over and over again, but... Okay, ooze covered true silver deposit. 3. Perfect. That looks like a mining node too. You've discovered a large pod of alien nature. The texture of the pod appears mucus, though hardened protrusions stick out from random parts of it. The pod itself has the height and width to easily encompass a humanoid inside of it, and from the faint humanoid shape visible through the skin of the pod, you surmise that this is what it indeed encapsulates. The pod splits open when someone touches it, revealing a night elf male who is surprisingly still alive. He seems to be in good health, though deeply stunned. As you help him down from the pod, he stirs to life. Thank Alun, you have saved me, friend. I'm Rachel. I awoke paralyzed inside this pod after these bugs overwhelmed me. Were you sent by the stronghold? It would seem that you have found the missing courier. Rachel the courier. Oh man, I thought I was dead for sure. Still dizzy. Oh, what do we have to get him out of here now? Oh god. I can get back to the stronghold on my own, I think. Now that you bought me some time, I should be able to stealth out of here. Whoever you are, thank you. May Alun bless you. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, because that might be tough. We still have to take on these 2 on the way out, though. Gotta separate ourselves a bit so we can generate the runic powers. Come on, rune power. There's rune weapon. We did get to change or transfer our diseases, so that's GG. That's like a good way to do it. Just separate, like grip one and try to get the other one. Like almost like you're aggroing it halfway through with the combat. Keep missing though. Okay. Probably respawns on the way out though. Oh yeah, did we fix these? Yeah, these are all fixed now, good. Perfect. Do we save any of them is the question. No, I don't think so. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? We gotta go up. Hopefully we're not gonna die on the way out. I think we probably... Oh, right. Honestly, probably for the best. Takes the luck out of it. Let's just kill the mob. First attack with the daze. Isn't there two? The other one's patrolling down, looks like. I'll use rune weapon. Yeah, it helps. Alright, so back to... Now we'll go to the Screechers, right? Yeah, we're gonna go do the Screechers. I guess maybe we can do marker quality too. I don't actually know what level those mobs are though. I think they're like way higher. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna just rune tab real quick. Good chance we get... Let's try to get out of here the safest way possible. Feels to me like there's like not a lot of quests. Like I don't actually know that there's quests to kill any of these mobs, right? Yes, the safest way possible, by the way. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Okay. Dazed. Why are we, like, how are we still in combat? I don't understand. Okay, I guess we have to burn a potion here. It's just because it's putting up the diseases. Is that a talent or something? I don't even know. I guess that just does that, yeah. Brother, go away. Like, what? You're like 200 yards away from your spawn. Mobs, like, fucking despawn on this server 5 feet away from their spawn sometimes. I really don't get this, some of the stuff that happens on here. I mean, I guess we're just not going to get out of combat because we keep putting the disease up. Okay, I guess we're going to just kill him. A couple of them despawned, but I guess those ones maybe I didn't put the disease on. I don't know. I want to get that mithril though. Looks like it was in the middle of the water there. Oh, I thought we got 7. That's 4 though. That's still good. We have had a bit of a stretch of bad luck with the mithril. But we have 17 mithril and 41 iron ore, so at some point we'll get some crafting done. I don't know what the future holds for crafting, but I do want to get to TBC content with crafting, so we're going to have to level it and do stuff with it. I'm not actually sure, like, do you have to be 300 to get to any TBC patterns, or can you not be? I don't even know. I haven't messed with crafting on anything other than classic on a, like when the last time I messed with crafting where you had to actually level all of them up individually was the last time it was in live WoW. I don't, or before that even, because obviously I didn't touch professions. I don't even know when they got rid of that feature. When was that? Is that Legion that they got rid of that? I think that was Legion. Because I remember, it has to be Legion because I remember doing a blacksmithing thing on Live WoW, which I think I also never published, where I tried to get every pattern in the game on Classic. And it was, oh yeah, that's what it was. And so they added patterns in Legion that were removed from Classic. It was actually quite cool. I like when they return the patterns. I'd still like to do something like this in Live WoW, by the way. Yeah, they added the pattern, but it was for Legion. Like, it was a Legion pattern, basically, even though it was a classic item. And so I had no choice but to do Legion blacksmithing as well, which was shitty. That was like a huge turnoff. Okay, so we're just looking for screechers. They're kind of scattered around. Usually easy to find, I thought. I think there's like one over here. I don't feel like it's usually too random. I don't see one down there. We need 3 though, so we better go looking for them. It says they're here, but I'm pretty sure they're like literally everywhere in the zone. I saw some the last time we were in this area, right? So. Iron deposit, there's one. Alright, what are we actually doing? Oh, that's the Tenaris one. I don't even remember. You have to use an item on them, right? There it is, yeah. Now we have to kill it first. Now there's a classic private server bug. I don't know if it's still going to exist in Azeroth Core. Probably not. But, yeah. Every private server I've ever played on, this is a bug that... Oh, don't skin it. Watch this. Let's see if it works. Nope, doesn't work. On old private servers, you used to be able to spam click that, and you would get all 3 done in one. It was like that on every quest of that. Like, there was a quest in Plaguelands, I think, that was the same type of quest as well. Well, there's another one. Good. Yeah, alright. Those days are over. I bet it still worked on the TBC server we had, though. I know it didn't work on the V-Mangos one, but... Let's find one more. Although I'm sure I'd run into one if I didn't look for it. I just don't like the idea of that. Although, honestly, I don't think there's any down here. I swear I kept seeing one when we were fighting the ogres yesterday. But I don't know where that was. It's probably in between the areas. So we don't really spend a ton of time down here, I don't think. I probably just killed that. Oh yeah, there it is. Right next to the structure. I almost did it again. I'm really close to just getting this mob. Alright. So yeah, this is actually a really cool quest. I think this is not actually there in like Classic initially. But it is a car thing. Like we summoned him back into life basically. Oh, there's old Grizzlegut again. Sweet. This will probably finish up our rested experience bar. Very satisfied. The rares, even though they're super easy, I like that they drop loot and a decent chunk of it. It's not like a ton of experience. Yeah, that definitely was the exact number I thought we were going to get from that. Okay, so 2 bars left. We're definitely dinging once we finish these 3 quests. And then we will head up to... actually, I'll probably just go turn these 2 in now. Because I really don't... I think the improved quality quest is like way, way harder. How long we got been going here? Let's see. 30 minutes. So yeah, halfway point on the episode. We will turn this one quest in, which won't ding us on its own probably, but we'll go then to Darnassus, which also might not ding us. I don't actually know what the quests in Darnassus are for, to be honest. Again, done this very seldom as Alliance. I have leveled a good amount of Alliance characters in a variety of states, but never really get to this zone or this far in a lot of the playthroughs, unfortunately. The only one I recently remember doing it on was the Night Elf, and that was a totally different type of playthrough. The funny thing about the Night Elf, too, was I was trying to only do this zone. I did it like 5 times. So you'd think I would remember it. Nah, not really. That was like 3 years ago now, though. Might be longer than that. I actually don't know what. Let's see. I have the playlist up. Let's see. Well, this is... Yeah, this is the new channels playlist. Yeah. I don't actually have the original playlist anymore. But it was a long time ago. Oh, okay. Well, here this answers it because we have the playlist that precedes it. What level are these guys again now? Just trying to figure out if we can do this quest yet or not. 48. So now it's gonna be. I think there's 49s as well. It's gonna be really tough without Frost Fever, so we gotta wait for that. Anyway, the one that precedes it is a Fury Warrior, the Nomad. That was the one that I tried to do speed. I tried to do it as fast as possible, and that was the first Dragonflight pre-patch build that I did that on. So let's look up when that came out. Dragonflight pre-patch. Okay, 22. November 22. So yeah, it was 2.5 years ago. I don't remember doing this during pre-patch though. I swear I did this at a time when, like, maybe it was during the end of Shadowlands and I just didn't put them live. I don't know. Who knows? But there's also a new quest here, it looks like. What's that about? Marvin, Rivet Seeker, and Tenaris. Oh, Sunken Temple. Cool. Chandra's Feathermoon. Can do. Neither of these matter, yeah. Rashal's report to Gressi. Oh, Darnassus. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and we also dinged from that. That gave a lot of experience. Wow. Okay. Oh, and there's another quest. This is what for Feathermoon Stronghold. Excuse me, friend. A colleague of mine would like to speak with you about the research you were doing in conjunction with the Cenarian Circle. He's a druid by the name of Quintus Jonas Spire, and he resides there in Feathermoon Stronghold. He would like to confer with you about Morrow Grain, and he's very much like for you to keep our discussion from the ears of the Archdruid. If you're interested, speak with him. No doubt all will be revealed once you do. This vendor. We don't need any of these. Although that one might be useful. Well, actually 24 attack power on bracers also sounds pretty good. Let's keep a few of these. We also need more bananas. Wait, oh, that's not the right. That's Telebeam bananas. So, anyway, I don't think we can actually do any crafting here anyway, but we also have a lot of crafting that can be done. Start stacking those, although at this point, kind of, well, okay, some bracers and gloves ones are new at least, but it's either Agi or 10 crit. I think we'd probably take 15 Agi, right? I don't know, I guess Agi doesn't give dodge and crit doesn't give, and strength doesn't give parry in this, right? So I don't know. It might actually be better to just get 10 crit. Agi does nothing other than that for us. Is that right? Oh, it also gives armor. So actually Agi might be our best stat, to be honest. Like, it's probably better than strength. So strength gives 2 attack power. But I can't really tell. 61 Agi, 7.4% crit. Like, is that... That's not like a number you'd expect, so... Okay, thank you for coming, weary traveler. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Quintus Jonas Spire, druid and humble servant of Malfurion and the Cenarian Circle. My colleagues, General Chandris Feathermoon and the Protectorate, mayhap you have heard of us, and I wanted to talk with you about the work for doing for Fangel Stagholm and Darnassus. Before we get much further, I'd like to ask that our discussion stays between us. If you have no problem with this, then we may proceed. I'm interested, nay, concerned with the Archdruid and Darnassus is using the name of the Cenarian Circle as well as the Circle's resources to procure vast amounts of marrow grain. I'm a researcher. Curses are my specialty. I've heard that marrow grain, under the right conditions, exudes qualities that, like other herbs used in primitive curses. I want to know more, and I will ask for your help. Bring me 10 marrow grain, and I will be sure to take care of you. I think this quest... I looked this up. I remember looking this up, and it was like... I think originally Stagholm gives it, and then I don't, or maybe he also he also gives it. I don't know. Strange one there, but yeah, going to Darnassus for the first time, we'll do some crafting there too, I think. It's a long flight. So, I guess I don't know. Don't really have a lot to talk about, unfortunately. I don't know, it's like, I get this email from Patreon. Join us for a fireside chat with Eric Hahn, the VP of Trust and Safety, the Vice President of a division within the company. Can we talk to the guy who owns the company? Like, join us on Tuesday, May 20th, 12 to 1 Eastern, for a fireside chat with Eric Hahn, VP of Trust and Safety. You'll hear about some proposed policy developments for this quarter and have a chance to participate in a Q&A. What the fuck would I ask you? What does trust and safety even mean? I have no idea what that even means. I have no idea. These people look like they're like 20 though. Look at this. How old is that guy? Leads Patreon's effort to keep the platform safe, welcoming, and creator first for creators and their fans. With over 15 years of experience in trust and safety operations at companies like TikTok, Uber, Twitter, and Google. He's 15 years. How old is that guy? He looks like he's like at least 30, or at most 30. He brings deep experience in building systems and policies that protect online communities while enabling innovation and growth. At Patreon, Eric focuses on strengthening enforcement practices, developing scalable safety programs, and partnering across teams to embed trust and safety into every part of the creator experience. His leadership reinforces Patreon's commitment to maintaining a platform where creativity can thrive. And then we have Courtney Duffy, the head of external affairs and strategic engagement, whose picture is just like, looks like at a restaurant or something. Courtney Duffy leads Patreon's effort to elevate creator voice across policy, product, and public influence. She founded the Creator Policy Engagement Program, which she continues to host through live streams, roundtables, and other direct channels for feedback and dialogue. Her work spans transparency initiatives like the annual Transparency Report, creator first advocacy campaigns, and external partnerships that strengthen trust within the Patreon community. With a background in tech, policy, and communications and the arts, I guess, Courtney brings a multidisciplinary approach to building stronger connections between creators and the systems that shape their work. I guess, like, do people actually use this website like that? I guess so, but guess I'm out of touch. I don't know. I actually think, like, these people, they, like, make up these explanations for what they do that don't make sense on purpose. Her work spans transparency initiatives like annual transparency report. On what? Creator first advocacy campaigns. Creators first? Like, what else is there? And external partnerships that strengthen trust with the Patreon community. Like what? What do you mean external partnerships? You pay the company money and then they give the money to the person that they got paid for. I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. It always seems that way too. It's like, I am a explanation specialist with hundreds of years of background working at T-Mobile. It's like, oh, so you sell cell phones. Like, it's like always really awkward shit like that. Like, you can't ever explain it in clear English, and that tells me that they probably don't do a lot. That it was something that was like mandated because of the bullshit that happened on Patreon a couple years ago. That's all it is, I think, unfortunately. Anyway, I won't RSVP because that's in the middle of the day. I'm going to be busy. Well, we're like halfway there. No, actually, we're pretty close. Okay. Probably by the time I'm going to comment on this, it's already happened, but looks like the Mavericks will draft Cooper Flagg. They won the lottery or whatever. I don't even know how that works. That seems like it's fucking fixed or some shit. But anyway, they win the lottery somehow, even though they made the playoffs. Like, what? It doesn't even make sense. But yeah, they're gonna get the first pick in the draft. And wait, no, did they make the playoffs? Yeah, they did, right? Or did they not? Maybe not. But anyway, yeah, in the play-in game, yeah, they lost to the Grizzlies in the play-in game, and then somehow get the lottery pick. Like, what? Isn't it supposed to be the worst team in the league? I guess because it was like way too much like tanking or whatever you'd say. People were going way out of their way to tank. Is that why they do this? Lottery shit? I don't like it. But it's alright, I guess. It'd be interesting to see him there. I don't think I would watch the games, but alongside Kyrie Irving. Might be interesting. I really wish he just stayed at Duke. I know that sounds absurd, but he really needed to. Okay, so quests here. I don't know where all of these are, to be honest. Rise of the Silithid. They're both in this house. That's cool. Oh, I thought they were both for this one character. Another shipment from Kurgle, I assume. Thank you for the help, Metro. The Hippogriff population simply wouldn't flourish if it weren't for us. But I'm sure you understand all too well, having traveled to Feralus yourself and seen the devastation of the Gordani there. Well, as you can see, I am hard at work here, so you'd best be on your way. Thanks again. Favorite of Aloon. Oh, hinterlands. Perfect. Wildkin are quite unpredictable creatures, Metro. Okay, well, we don't need to read that. Anyway, let's go up here. Isn't there like a quest on the ground somewhere, too? There's that... another thing, I don't know. Maybe it's once we turn this in. So Troyus Moonbreeze sent you. Always bothering me with this wild notion that he found something important. Look, Metro, I'll be blunt. Troyus always thinks he's found something important in those ruins. The truth is anything that was truly valuable was probably hoarded away long ago by ogres or harpies that now reside there. You're welcome to take a look around, but I don't know if you'll find any books here that will help you. That's what it is. And then there's a book on the ground. Oh, it's got an exclamation point now, so that's obvious. The book looks as no one opened it for quite a while. Its covers are quite worn and its pages yellow, but after examining it, you'll notice that it might be just what Trias was looking for. You pick it up, but realize you should probably ask before borrowing it. That's true, yeah. So you'd like to borrow Feralus, a history? Let me think. I will allow you to borrow this book, Metro, but only if you do something for me first. I have studied many subjects in this time, and my latest fascination is always with the snapjaw that occupy the beach in the hinterlands. There's one in particular I'd like to see, a giant snapjaw named Gamarita. I'd like to go myself, but my research keeps me here. I think a picture of her would be the next best thing. Take this letter to Kurgle Cranklethop in Teneris. She has created an invention for me that I can capture a picture. She called it a snapshot, I think. Okay. And then we gotta go into Darnassus still. First time into Darnassus as a Death Knight. I actually feel like kind of uneasy about this. Anyway, we are gonna take... I think we'll take Will and Acropolis now. This should get us through a lot more tight spaces. Those moments where like, oh man, are we gonna live here? Now it'll be clearer. All right, this is in the middle here. Gracina Spirit Might in Darnassus. I do love this city. This is the best city in Classic for sure. But you don't spend a ton of time here. The Highborn, what the hell? I suppose I should not. Oh, I can't see because of the health bar. What? Should not have be surprised at this cold reception. We have long been in hiding, and that time, however, is done. Whether the residents of this young tree come to accept us or not, the Highborn are returning to light, and we will not turn our backs on what we are. Oh, so this is like the guy who turns into the mage, and eventually you get to play a mage, but that's not till Kata, I think, right? Or can you actually be a Night Elf mage in Wrath? I doubt it. Because I know that was like a big thing, like they weren't allowed to be mages in Classic. I remember I asked, I think I asked Cop like what he thought like the most interesting class combo was, and I remember at one point he was saying Night Elf Mage because of the history there. Welcome to this blessed temple, friend. Your arrival here from Feathermoon Stronghold has been foretold to me. Do you have the report Chandra's Feathermoon asked you to bring? We Night Elves know of the terror outlined in this report. Chandris was wise to send this, and you to me. These creatures will consume Feralus rapidly. They are nothing short of one of the greatest menaces we will ever face. The insects you and the courier mentioned or encountered are known as the Silithid. They are mere tools of one of the greatest threats that both the Horde and Alliance will ever face. I pray we have the resolve to defeat them before they destroy us. Both blues, but yeah, neither are useful.
Be careful.
Okay. It's actually a pretty damn good piece, but we're plate only. I already told you guys. Let's see what else is available here. Oh, we got a pouch. Deflection, 5 defense, so that's useless. Alright, I doubt there's... I wouldn't mind going and seeing if Skaghelm is... Is he even here still? I guess he has to be, right? I don't know when he turns, like, full enemy. Is that in Wrath? Can't be, right? I think it has to be... oh, yeah, Guild Vault, too. It has to be in Kata, I guess. That's... I don't know. Hopefully get his involvement. There's a quest, though. It's from him. I think it is also to go to Ungoro, right? Which we will pick up. Because we will certainly go to Ungoro at some point. Although I cannot say when.
Tyrande has no idea how to lead our people.
The Soil of Ungoro Crater. Oh yeah, okay, that's just the soil quest. See, I guess the Morrow Grain quest doesn't exist. I don't know. I remember looking this up and being really confused by the results. Oh, we're just like stuck under there. Okay, so that's it. Let's go do some mining now. Where can we mine? Just need to, or smelting. Where can we? Just gotta find an anvil. It's cooking over there. This is like the trade stuff, I think. Argent Dawn. Enchanting. Tailoring, leatherworking. Come on now. Don't make me hearth. I don't know. Is that the... oh, that's the cloth guy too. Let's turn that in. We have 160 now, so... we will get all of these done at some point. Oh, right, we could have actually turned all of them in here too. Shit. We have no other ones. It's unfortunate. We could have sat on those. That would have probably given us some kind of experience. I don't know how much, but... okay, do we like just do blacksmithing down here or something? I don't... I guess we'll ask a guard.
Hello.
Professions. What the fuck is the Lexicon of Power?
Good luck,
Oh,
friend.
something to do with inscription? Wait, what? Are you serious? There's no blacksmithing. Are you joking? What the fuck is that about? There's no way there's no anvil and fucking forge in this town. Is that serious? Okay. Well, that's fucking weird. Did not know that was the case. There's no way. It's got to be somewhere. They're just not. There's no trainer? Like what? Where the hell do you learn blacksmithing then? Wow, that is something. That's I don't have no idea. What I'm looking that up real quick. Smithing trainer, darn asses. What the fuck? It's a worgen. Talking about classic. There's actually none. There's not a single Alliance Warlock class trainer on the entirety of Kalimdor. Yeah, I don't blame him. I guess it's straight up not one. There isn't one. What the fuck? How? How? What? So you can't train blacksmithing until you go to Eastern Kingdoms? There's no way. Trainers? There's one in Darkshore. Okay, let's go there. That's insanity. Is that real? What the fuck? That is crazy. Why? What is the point of that? The blacksmithing is not like a... You would think it would make... Like, the elves still use it. Like, they don't... how did they outfit their warriors? That is really strange. Okay, we'll go to Darkshore. God, this place, I don't... I'm not happy to be back here, that's for sure. I probably should set my hearth somewhere other than Stormwind, huh? It is still in Stormwind, yeah. So anyway, where's next? I guess, do we go back to Tenaris here? I think, yeah, we have to go back to Tenaris anyway. We gotta turn that in. And then next thing we do after Tenaris is to go to... We have like 4 quests to do in Tenaris. So we'll do this blacksmithing stuff, then we'll fly on our own and then just resume, like just end the episode here, and then the next episode we'll start in Tenaris. Because it's such a long flight. But yeah, there's like 4 quests we gotta do in Tenaris first, I think. How many quest slots do we have currently? Oh, that's a big issue. I gotta drop that quest, I think. Or maybe we can just do it. I don't know how hard it would be. That's also in Booty Bay, which is hilarious, I assume. Pretty sure it is. Maybe we just like finish Tenaris? I don't know, at this point we're 47, so I think we're probably good to just finish Tenaris. I definitely gotta go to Hinterlands. Okay, I still don't. Yeah, it's over here. And that's because there's a dwarf. That's the only reason that you can train in here. That's insane. Surely night elves would understand how to use this. Like, come on. Is that like lore? Is that story there? That's crazy. Never heard of that before. Alright, smelt some true silver. Just smelt it all. Did get to 260 mining, which is good. Eventually we'll get thorium. None of that yet though, I'm kind of shocked. Thought there was thorium in Tenaris and stuff. I mean, I don't know that there's... Okay, there's blacksmithing supplies, so even if we wanted to get coal or something like that, I don't even know if we could. But yeah, we'll just craft whatever we can and maybe get something good. So is there no enchanting trainer in Orgrimmar then, or in Ironforge? So I don't get it. Like, why are the night elves only? That doesn't even make sense. I don't. That doesn't even make sense. There's no reason that like a single race shouldn't interact with the profession. I guess there would be no engineering trainer there either then, for sure. Randomly got tin. Oh yeah, that was when we were in Stranglethorn, right? Okay, what can we make? Let's see. Oh yeah, there should be like actual plate now, right? Yeah, how about that? Heavy mithril breastplate. There's also a heavy mithril gauntlet. Yeah, those are a good candidate to make, I think. It's got a ton of armor. It also requires cloth, which we have some. But there's also heavy... Oh, both of those are good candidates. So we can only make... We can make 2 of those and 2 of those. But we can't make... Yeah, we can't make 3 of any combination. Let's make the gloves, because it's a gigantic... it could be huge. Well, oh, I don't know, though, because that is the 44 attack power gloves. This piece is way worse. So let's make these. Ooh, look at that. I think all we need to do is move the weak ore like a little bit. Anyway, we have 21 strength and 12 frost resistance. That's like a lot of strength, right? What do we gain when we put it on? Let's just look at attack power. Seems like the only thing that we could measure for sure. So 667 attack power. 714. I was looking at armor this whole time, I think. I was looking at that number. Okay. So those stay on, I think, and then we'll craft 1 pair of gloves. Like, it's likely that we can get better, but it's hard to imagine getting better. Hold on, let's actually like try to fix this. It should be all movable as 1, right? Yeah. So we'll just try to craft it. It's gonna be hard to do that, but it should be all right. Okay, move it. $90. There you go. Now it's actually 89, I think. Yeah, now it's perfectly centered. Perfect. That's funny. Had to rely on the cast bar for that, but all right, let's get a big one. We get 3 random enchants, and they have a bunch of bullshit. Spell power. I don't think we want that either way, especially because it's got only fire spell power, but it's really hard to quantify the spell power part. I don't fully understand that part, to be honest. Okay. Well, we have a ton of iron, so we should use that too, I think. Steel plate helmet, yeah, but unfortunately we don't have citrine. We keep getting rid of those. I need to remember to not get rid of those, because that is without question. Like, yeah, we're wearing that. What else can we make? Mail coif. Oh, but that mithril coif. Legs, steel breastplate. I guess that's really our best case. So how much do we actually have? Is there's like nothing else, right? We have the golden scale bracers that aren't crazy good. I guess we can make more of those. That we obviously can't make. There's not really anything that we would really want to make. It would have to go like crazy. So we can make the breastplate, but you know, we are trading a lot here with the second socket in it. That's the one that has improved vamp blood on it too. But the actual piece is not very good. Like, it would be hard to believe that the piece that we craft would not be better. But that would be most of our stuff. Actually, no, that's not even true. So how much do we need to make steel? It's just 1. Okay. So what is the number for... Steel breastplate requires 16. And we have 74 divided by 16. So we can make 4 allocations of it. That's 64. So we need to buy 64 coal. Give it a try. What else? Wait, do we need something else? Oh, we need this stones. I was like, why is it not showing that we can craft it? Okay, so we also need 12 heavy grinding stones. Grinding stones. Okay, which we barely have enough for. Requires 3 stone per. We're gonna have to eventually go and get some gems though, because we've got a lot of gear that has no sockets in it right now. Okay, we're making 4 of these.
Keep your feet on
No
the
reason to
ground.
save the steel at this point. So let's see what we get. This is always fun. I like making like mini items to see like what our best proc is. We haven't been able to do that since kind of the beginning of the playthrough, but we also got some levels there. 240. One more. Looks like we already got some that have some procs. All right. Oh, we got a lot of procs. Let's see what we got. Don't know why I have that. Alright, start with this one. Fire spell damage, 38 attack power, and 12 nature resistance. That's interesting. This one has 15 stamina and a minor speed increase. That's one of the ones we added. 10 defense rating, 10 stamina, and 30 block value. Wow. So that's a lot of stamina, and yeah, that's a very interesting one. Then we have spell power, 4 mana health per 5, and 3 all resistances, and nothing. So that one's the one, I think. And I think we also have a chest enchant somewhere, don't we? Yeah, 35 health. Is that what that replaces the first thing, right? Which is not what we want. Yeah, there's no. Is there any other? Maybe this one's better though. I like the minor speed increase thing, to be honest. Let's put that one on. Looks like we gain a lot of health there. 2300. Yeah. And what about attack power? Oh, we lose attack power like crazy. Really? Why? Oh, I forgot about the all stats thing. I'm really shocked by that. This armor thing doesn't really convert as well as you thought it would, as I thought it would. So maybe this one is better. That one's definitely looking better on the stats. I want to try that minor speed one. It's like basically, do we take? Yeah, I think we take defense at this point, to be honest. Okay. So that's it. Let's scrap the other ones. Shining silver breastplate. You were very good to me. I wish I made more blues, but I didn't really take the profession part serious. Bye. Goodbye, friend. 2 gem slots. And serendipitously, we get a magnificent jeweler setting from that too. So, all right, cool. Well, that is the end of the episode. We will be back in Teneris in the next one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.